Okay, folks, we're doing on example 2 the same thing that we did in example 1, except the two numbers are negatives. Okay, so I'm going to look at -6, -4. I'll put them over here. Okay. Now, without distributing, what's the front term going to be, Lauren Stewart? X squared. What's the middle term going to be, boy? 10x. Good. We add the two numbers. That's what gives us the middle. What do we get in the back, Jet? Not -24. When I multiply negative plus 24. So what that means is sometimes the two numbers have to be negative. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm going to change this. Let's do this. This was great. All right? If I wanted to factor this, again, I know I'm going to get x in the front, but I've got to get -10 in the middle. So I'm going to look at the factors of 24, but I'm going to look at negatives. -1 and -24, -2 and -12, -3 and -8. These are all factoring pairs. -4 and -6. All of those give me 24, positive 24 when I multiply them. But you see, when I add these two, I'm going to get -25. When I add these two, I get -14. When I add these, I get -11. When I add these, I get -10. Well, the pair that I'm looking for is -10. So it's going to be -4, -6. Let me ask you this. What if I had x squared minus 14x plus 24? If I want to factor this, Lauren, see, what goes in the front? X goes in the front. What are the two numbers I need to use? Harrison? -2 and -12, because when I add them, I get -14. Ryan?
Oh, now for the first one, you have to find you factor the 24?
You always factor the constant.
But why?
And they add to give you the middle.
Why are you trying to find why is it negative on up there?
Because this term was negative. So if I'm going to add two things together to give me a negative, I need to look at the negative terms. Okay? All right. Good job. Let's look at